Alright guys, welcome aboard. Press to start, off we go. That didn't have a timeout that time. I don't know. Activate. Deer all show up at my yard now. What's going on? All right. So I've had this question in my mind, so to speak. Turn them around. Well, for now, right? If I record a full trip, I don't mean a full trip, but in the past when I've gone on road trips out of state, I only record highlights. For the most part anyway. All right.
In 500 feet,
but
turn right onto
what I've been doing here in the Central Texas area is I now record the whole trip. So I go 24-hour, record the whole trip. I don't always publish the whole trip, but the video's there in case I want to trim something out of it. Okay? But if I were to do that for a trip to, let's say, Massachusetts, that implies a lot of video, a lot of data storage.
In 500 feet, turn
Oh
right
man.
onto Boggy Ford Road.
Sorry. Oh.
Now turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
The allergies, allergens are kind of high right now. Oops. Oh, you detected that car. Okay. And here comes one of those motorcycle guys with the really bright lights. 'Cause he doesn't want me to see him. Okay. Put out the kickstand. Okay, that's not going to stay that way. All right, so anyway. So we're going to go to Lake Jackson, Texas today. We're actually going to the site of the original Buc-ees, or the home of the original Buc-ees, just for fun. As it turns out, it's a 4-hour drive there, and then, of course, a 4-hour drive back. While I was doing that, I was computing where I might get charged, and I came across Wharton. Now, Wharton's a little bit off the path that we navigated for, but I just thought that'd be a better choice. Now, there is a Supercharger in Columbus, but it's a 120 kilowatt, so it's an old version too. Not so interesting. Okay, so that's where we're going. I haven't even thought about coming back exactly yet. I mean, obviously I have to come back, but I mean, where do I charge at? I don't know. But it's 200 mile, it's about 200 miles out, 200 miles back. Sounds like a 2-charge trip. We'll go with that. Okay, my guess is we're up around, what is that, a terawatt of data? I'm sorry, not terawatt, terabyte. Or 1 terabytes. I'm not quite sure on that part, but okay, we'll see. So that's what we're up to. As it turns out, Wharton is actually a Buc-ee's. I didn't even know that. and it's a at least a 3.5. I guess it's 3.5, right? Because version 4 is not. I mean, there's a place, but they haven't gone wide with version 4s. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. And you might notice this little toy up here on my dashboard, which I'm experimenting with, but it's a Starlink Mini. So one of the things about being on a road trip is you don't have access, or you don't have all that much access to places to do uploads. And then there are places where we lose connectivity. Oh, it's a motorcycle in front of me, isn't it? I hear some music every once in a while. I'm like, what? Okay, anyway. So I'm also experimenting with Starlink. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I ordered the car kit, and I thought the car kit came with suction cups, but it doesn't. So I've ordered a little kit to mount it to the roof. I mean, inside. I want to put it inside, not outside. Well, I don't know. It's just the way I feel about it. Okay? I mean, if you have a glass roof, why not try to use that glass roof? Instead of mounting it on the outside where people can grab it if they want to. Speaking of all that, where is he? Come on, where are you? Connect to Wi-Fi. What? I have to go through this again?
Now turn left onto Lomansford Road.
Okay, I guess he's not working. Okay. So maybe it's not properly mounted or hooked up. Something else to... I didn't check it before I left. Okay, you're right. And maybe we'll just take a break somewhere and I'll play with it some more. My first attempt on plugging in the cable in the back of the dish didn't go well. Oh, that's right, they're having the chili feast today. Good, fair enough people there. Silent auction. And a bake sale. Now with the car kit, the cable that comes with the car kit, the customer end of the cable is a USB-C. When they ship you the base Starlink Mini, it comes with an AC power block, and it has a rounded end. So if your intent was to use AC power, yeah, that worked last night when I tried it out. No problem. Okay, anyway, with all that said, time to click in. Let's see, we got almost 3 hours to get to Wharton. But that's part of the point for today, right? Is to do a long drive. with that, I'll check you on the other side. Okay, welcome back, guys. We're just a mile out from the Buc-ees, which is across from a Walmart. It says 17 posts are open at the Superchargers. There's the Buc-ee. Oh, I guess this road is something. 59. Okay, welcome to Wharton. 8,627. Sounds like it's like a Lago Vista. Except they have a Walmart.
Now turn right.
Okay, where are we going? Straight back?
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the right.
Uh-oh. There's another Tesla going the same way. Well, they're serious about their bumps here, aren't they? Oh, we got a Ford Lightning charging up? Terrific. Oh.
Now your destination is on the right.
Yeah, this actually sounds like a perfect spot. Oh, they have a mix. Okay, welcome to Buc-ees. Trips 168.6 miles, 2 hours, 51 minutes, 223.0 watt hours per mile. Oh man. Okay, whatever. Peace and Army. FSD wise, I don't think there's anything to say really. It's all pretty good. So let's get plugged in. All right. Let's see. Oh, I didn't plug the microphone in, did I? Okay, whatever. We're just capturing this. So we're up to 70%. Took 20 minutes to get there. Cost us $11.35. All right, let me go get this unplugged. All right, for some reason the microphone doesn't want to hook up. Yeah, let's do this. Come on. Okay, I hate to say this, but it looks like I didn't get to record the section leaving Wharton. It was pretty uneventful, other than occasionally being slow, but that seems to be missing. Sorry. Oh, we're not quite a mile out yet, are we? Overall, it's still 5 miles away. Okay. Brazos Mall. I feel like we're closing in on it, but oh, Clute's still 5 miles away. Exactly in rural Texas anymore. It looks like far west suburban Houston. Yeah, Raising Cane's.
In 1,000 feet, turn sharp left onto Farmington Market Road 2004 Road. Now turn sharp left onto Farmington Market Road 2004 Road.
I think we gotta get across the road first. Okay. Wow, who designed this? That way street. Okay. Oh, what's going on? They're having some kind of event. Oh, vendors market. Blessed are the peacemakers. Well, I guess I have to go look for that one, huh?
In 1 mile, turn right to stay on Farm to Market Road 2004 Road.
Okay. 3 miles out.
To stay on Farm to Market Road 2004 Road.
Okay. But this is Buc-ees there. It's another Buc-ees. Obviously that was Supercharger.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Old Angleton Road. Now turn right onto Old
Okay, this one looks
Road.
like it's just a slightly big gas station. Whatever. Speed limit 40. How interesting. Stallberg. Oh, Spanish moss around here. We're in a whole different place. Lazy Lane. Oh, okay. Oyster Bend subdivision. They have a different way of adding left turn lanes around here. They suddenly add another section out, and you're supposed to go into that lane. Boom, boom, boom. Ah. This must be it. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the original Buc-ees. I wonder if it has any kind of marker on it. I'm pretty sure that cover's not original. Well, they got a bunch of cameras up on the roof line. Wow. Green light. That might be green. It might be green. Put on the accelerator. Help them figure out how to go forward.
Now turn right.
I don't know if he got upset about that Malibu going in front of him, or if he's just wanting to be stupid. I'm gonna park here,
Now
huh?
you have arrived at your destination.
No? Okay, finally went. At first he wasn't going to go in the park. I don't know. Alright, 59.5 miles, 1 hour and 10 minutes, 222.0 watt hours per mile. Alright, man. The trip so far is 228.1 miles. We've used 50.9 kilowatt hours. Our average energy is 222.9 watt hours per mile. So we're going to be bumping this up. So there's a lot of 70 speed zones. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. We're here at the Buc-ees. FSD wise, not really much to say. Although it's interesting, when we came up to that stoplight, the traffic light, when the light turned green, there was a Malibu that was coming out in front of FSD. And FSD wasn't sure if he should go or not. The guy's turning onto the road to go forward, presumably. So we should be able to go. Okay, there you go. State of charge is 51%. And we're at 24807. That's what, 142? Well, they didn't write the time that we left. Okay. Okie dokie. So we have now been to the original Buc-ees. And they have magnets saying it's the original Buc-ees. So there you go. There's that part. I didn't see t-shirts, but anyway. I did a little playing with the navigation. Found that we can make Weimar, which would be a new supercharger to me. Just 2 hours away. So actually splitting in half. Okay. Start self-driving. Bing, bing. Now, for those of you used to the bigger Buc-ees, yeah, this is not the big, one of the bigger ones. This is just a regular gas station, so to speak. It's a little bit more than regular gas station, but still, in some ways, it's just a regular gas station. Okay, we're gonna go right. I guess as soon as this Ford goes by. Okay, so no hot dogs. Not not sure this is the right place to be, is it? We'll find out soon enough. Yeah, he wants to turn left. I don't know. Yeah, there's not really room to go left here. Dummy. Good, go straight. He doesn't care, he still wants to turn left. You're not authorized to turn left, but he's going to turn left. Yeah, I don't think we can turn left from there with cars coming the other way. Just a concept, but what do I know? There was a left turn lane that you refused to get into. Alright, let's turn on FSD and see if we can figure out what to do next. I'm looking at these spaces and it doesn't look like it's really a good place to turn around at. Okay, so I expect the next significant highway going, or road going through. Okay, for those of you wondering, on the Starlink front,
In 1,000 feet, turn
my
left
Starlink
onto
is connected.
Boulevard North.
Whoops. You got turned around, didn't you? No, it's supposed to be like that once we get going west again. So anyway, I haven't fully got
Now
it
turn
set
left
up
onto
yet.
Brazosport Boulevard North.
Starlink's trying to do a capture to verify I'm human, but for some reason it's unable to do the captcha. You know, stupid little thing. Are you human? Yes, I am. How do I know it? I don't know. Here, let me verify it. It just goes around in a circle, doesn't get there. Alright, some setup to do yet. I'm sorry, am I jumping ahead? Oh yeah, capture, yes. It's just going around and around circles, and it clears it. And I think I'm waiting for it, and actually it's cleared it, and I don't know what happened. Could be cell signal. Is that fair? Shows I have 3 bars. So Verizon thinks he has signal. And I uploaded a video, so Starlink has signal. He just got stuck somewhere. That's okay. We'll come back to it later. But what really matters to me is it is working. So let's start there. Wow, okay. What's speed limit? I don't know, we're doing 50. I thought it was 57. Oh, yeah, you're trying to go in the breakdown lane again. Why? Try staying in the travel lane. Again? Come on. I just want to get home. You just won't give up, will you? This is dangerous. It's a distraction. Now, for you guys wondering what does that mean? That means at best a C today. Just because of this stupid crap right here. Where are you going? I see dashed yellows on the right, on the left. I see solid white on the right. Where is it you think you should be going? Wow, you're so stubborn. Why? I hope somebody's recording this, realizing that that lane over there to my right is a breakdown lane, not a travel lane. It's terrible. Surely I'm not the first person in the whole universe who's encountered this. Surely I'm not the first person to encounter this breakdown lane problem, am I? Okay, it looks like it's going to narrow a little bit up ahead, maybe. Oh, I think that's wishful thinking, right? Okay. I mean, speaking of 65, I'm so busy dealing with this, I can't go 65. Where are you going? Come on. Okay, you win. We'll stop for a second. Maybe you'll figure out that we're on the travel lane, not the on the breakdown lane, not the travel lane. I don't know. What's it take? This guy's going to turn behind me. And there's another car coming up. There's still more cars coming up. Sorry, I'm irritated. It could be I'll lose my 99% FSD time. Just because he doesn't know how to go in the right lane. Now I get it, for those of you who don't know how lane markings work in the state of Texas and the United States of America, here's a lesson. That's a solid white line. Did they paint a solid white line? No, they just put down a bunch of dots. But there's no interruption in the dots like there is on the left side where you see dashes. And see over here, there's a piece of road trash. Oh, that's actually an animal. We would have run over it. Why? Because we're too stupid to do better. Okay, whatever. Drive manually. Keeping 99% is not worth getting an accident over. And it's so persistent. I mean, I don't. Even here it shows a solid line. On the display it shows me, oh no, it just changed dashes. Oh, look at that. Some places it changed dashes. Is that his problem? If there's a slight interruption of some kind, he changes dashes. Piece of junk. I don't know what. Oh, there's one missing there. I mean, that's what it is every once in a while there's one missing. One dot. Hey, welcome back, guys. We're almost to Weimar. It's a version 3.5 supercharger, or set of superchargers. Looks like 10 out of 12 should be available. I think they said they're charging 50 cents per kilowatt hour. It seems a bit much.
Now take exit 682 on the right. In 1,000 feet, turn left, then turn right onto Townsend Drive. Now turn left.
Why are you signaling right if you're going to turn left? I'm sure you turn either way. I think you just got a little confused. Is it here?
Now turn right.
Oh yes, there it is.
Drive. Now turn right.
These are new ones. Awesome.
Now your destination is on the left.
Okay, where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? Oh, how curious. What, you need a little accelerator? A little more? What's holding you back? Okay. Could be he doesn't like this thing here. But I'm pretty sure this is where we're supposed to be. Alright, 113.7 miles, 2 hours and 5 minutes. 217.5 watt hours per mile. Okay, so the bitter complaining. So there was a section of road that was under construction. It's actually divided highway, right? Because there's a thing down the middle. But so we're all traffic's on the west side of the highway, while they're working on the east side of the highway. Okay, as we're driving along, TxDOT, State of Texas, has marked a center line marked by yellow dashed dots. The right side of your lane is marked with white dots. Yeah, white dots. Occasionally, one of them is missing, and as soon as he saw one was missing, this is what I assume he's doing anyway, I don't know for sure. As soon as he sees one missing, he assumes that means that it becomes a dashed line that he can use. Okay, so as we're driving along, as soon as he sees dash, he'd want to move over into that, what he's calling the outside lane. It's actually a breakdown lane. And every once in a while, you'd see trash in there from, people just dropping stuff on the highway. So I would drive a little bit, turn on FSD, he'd pull over, brake on FSD off, send a message saying, I don't want to go in the breakdown lane. And that happens several times. Like, what are you doing? Do you even have a clue? My guess is he had no clue. So I sent them a bunch of messages. Maybe they might pay some attention to it. Who knows?
Now your destination is on the right.
Oh, that's not what I really wanted. I wanted this. Congestion fee is up to 50 cents. It's not telling me how much it's actually charging. Okay. But here he's telling me 50 cents. Okay. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just kind of frustrated with that. The other part is, at times, he would get stupid, and we'd be coming out of a town where it was 45, 35, whatever, and we'd go by a 70 sign. Sometimes he would just ignore the 70 sign. And sometimes, if he saw a 55 sign, he'd be like, oh, 55, I wonder what that means. I think that means I should go 50. Right? So I put it in hurry mode. Then he starts accelerating after a while. He finally started accelerating, and it'll work out. And then when I switch back standard, he'll stay at that speed. But like when we went past the 70 signs that he didn't read, he would go up to 75, but as soon as I switched out of standard, he'd start falling out of it again. Or sometimes, not always. But it would take me moving the hurry to get him to accelerate to the speed limit. Sloth is supposed to be speed limit. Standard's not supposed to be speed limit. Whatever, peace and harmony. I can't. It's just frustrating that it's so unreasonably not helpful. Okay, there we are. So that leaves me with, I think the grade will end up being a C today, just because of those two things. It's just crazy. Okay, anyway, onward upward. All right. Let's see if we can get out of here. I did clean the windshield ever so
Now
briefly
turn left
right
onto
above the
Townsend
cameras. Try to get that clean. Some reason Tesla's worried about congestion charging here. I'm the only one here. I don't even know why it said 10 available. It's because all 12 were available when I rolled in. But anyway, peace
Now
and
turn
harmony.
right to take the Interstate 10 West ramp.
No, I'm not going to bother with. Yeah, it looks like we can go. I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to say something about not bothering with something, but I forgot what it was. Oh, I'm not going to bother with trying to put together the video and upload it yet. Right? I'm just tired. And disgusted with FSD behavior today. Okay. Let's see. It should take us just short of 2.5 hours to get home. And we should arrive with 22%, so that's good enough. Free dog hunt. Wow. Anyway. Interesting, quiet little place. I'm not quite sure why they're worried about congestion. Although it is a 325 kilowatt station, so you would think people would want to stop there. Anyway, onward upward charge. Dink. Welcome back, guys. We're almost to the QT. That actually looks good, doesn't it? So I wasn't sure how I felt about the brake light, tail light on the new Model Y, but that actually looks. My concern was maybe it wouldn't show up well, but you know, in daylight it kind of gets washed out. that 222? It sure is. $2.22, 0.9 cents. That's the QT on West New Hope in Cedar Park.
To American Drive.
Okay, welcome back, guys. And this car's turning this way.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Santa Rosa Avenue.
Okay, welcome to American.
Now turn left onto Santa Rosa Avenue.
Bum, 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 bum. He went to low beams for some reason. Oh, now he went to high beams. Maybe felt like he couldn't control it or couldn't see it exactly right. Probably the right thing to do.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the left.
Oh, yes. Is it up here? No, it's not here.
Now your destination is on the left.
Okay, he's going to do it. Oh, and he's going to put himself in park. Okay, navigate to home. Let's see if he'll take this. Okay, just a little bit more. I'm in red, right? Is that what's going on? Okay, brake on, FSD off. Hit the brake. Poor camera visibility detected during self-driving. Please schedule cleaning via the Tesla app. Okay, and he shows me this. Gee, maybe we're driving in the dark. Okay, whatever. Peace and army. I actually would like to do that, to be fair to you guys. All right, 121.7 miles, 2 hours 13. 215.8 watt hours per mile? No way. No, yeah, I guess it balanced out, so it's a plus. All right, total trip 463.7 miles. Whoa, 463. 102.4 kilowatt hours used. Average energy 220.7 watt hours per mile. Okay, hold on, I'll be right back a little bit. All right, so we left off with FSD and FSD silliness. And there's plenty of silliness to go around, but let's start here. Pulling out of the original Buc-ees. He says he's going to make a left turn, but he goes to the inside of 2 lanes and doesn't go into the turn lane. Oops. That's kind of a problem. On top of that, the traffic from the other side of the road, they're turning left in front of us. So we can't turn while they're turning. It doesn't work, right? So anyway, it's left arrow only. That clears up, and we get a green light. FSD still wants to turn left, even though you're not in a turn lane. What are you doing? Okay, whatever. So he didn't handle that well. I don't know why he can't figure out which light's his, but that apparently is what the problem is. I don't know, Mr. Musk. Sounds pretty dumb to me. Okay. As it turns out, to correct the problem, we end up getting on another highway that they're working on. And on this highway, they've closed off the east side, so it's a divided highway. The east side's closed off, so both ways of traffic are using the west side. As it turns out, there's space for the southbound traffic, there's space for the northbound traffic, and there's just enough space for a breakdown lane. A breakdown lane is the lane you go into if you need to pull off the road. Anyway, they marked off this breakdown lane with white dots. And as I see it, what happened is, whenever FSD encountered an opening in the white dots, he decided that that lane was open to move into. Okay, I don't know how many times I reported to FSD to Tesla. 6, 7 times, maybe 8. It was a fair number, and I was getting irritated. Because just when you think, no, it's okay now, all of a sudden, bam! Finally, about halfway through, I saw, it's a solid line, what's going on? Then I looked at it more closely. Every once in a while, you'd see the dashes open up. And as soon as those dashes opened up, he thought he could go to the right. Jeez Louise. I mean, it's a common thing for him to do in Texas, especially around the Houston area. So I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. Other than being dumb, I don't know what you're doing. And then the next part is, finally, we start getting more west. Let's just call it around Eagle Lake, for lack of a better definition. Around Eagle Lake, for some reason, we're in a 55 zone, and FSD goes like, I think when it says 55, it means I should go 50 in standard mode. So I put it in hurry mode, and the car would speed up to 55. It's a 55 zone. Finally, after a while, he'd get a little bit above the speed limit, and I'd switch him back to standard, and he would stay with that for a while. Okay? Now, the other part is, they had a bunch of 70 signs out, not a bunch, we only saw like 5 or 6 70 mile per hour speed zones signs. They were pretty sparse. But when you encountered them, Tesla had no clue they were there. So I put it in hurry mode, and he'd say, oh, well, yeah, maybe we'll go faster, and slowly he'd work up to it, and finally he'd be doing 75, 76, 77. Keep in mind, Tesla says it's a 55 mile per hour speed zone, but he's speeding up, and I'm guessing flow of traffic. But you're more than 20 miles over the speed limit as you've declared it. There's something wrong with your computations. First of all, you got to realize there's a sign there, and that it might mean something. Okay, whatever. It's fair to say, yes, I'm kind of perturbed with this, because you shouldn't be doing this. And there's not a good reason to be doing this. Because it should show up. And to be fair to Tesla, I wasn't looking down here to see if the sign showed up. But since there was no effect on the speed, I assumed that they didn't have any clue. Junk. Now, here's the thing that really bugs me. Elon's already said that 14.3 is a magical release. I think he implied that it would be ready for unsupervised. Based upon the driving I did today, he's not ready for unsupervised. He's not. Now, maybe it's his car. I did get a message from Tesla. It says you need to schedule cleaning. Okay, and it shows me a picture of the car looking forward in the dark. It's dark outside. That might be the reason why it's not so clear. I don't know, but whatever. I did hear that Tesla is supposed to give you a grace of getting the first windshield cleaning done free. But if you don't do anything to prevent it from coming back, I mean, what are we supposed to do here? Okay, whatever. So maybe I'll have to schedule that and report back to you on that. In the meantime, I'm so perturbed with this behavior on that one piece of highway where he wanted to go in the breakdown lane. And there, at times there was barrels out where there wasn't space to get in there. And sometimes there were concrete barriers that were out. And so there wasn't really space to get into that lane. But he still insisted on going there. That bugs me. I was thinking about possibly giving a D, but let's go with a C. Okay? Although he failed to follow navigation instructions. He failed to read speed zone signs. I don't know what it was about those. The thing about on that highway where he wasn't respecting the line, I mean, once I saw that it was because every once in a while a dot was missing, I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's pretty obvious that it didn't just happen to open up. And every once in a while, you would see trash in that breakdown lane. If you pulled into the breakdown lane, treat it as a travel lane, oh my goodness, we're going to run into something. Okay. Actually, you want me to pile on? I'll pile on. There were several times today where he saw some shadow on the road, maybe a miscoloration, whatever you call it, and swerved to miss it. At this point, to me, that's just stupid, but it's just stupid. It's not a big problem, but not good. Come on, guys. Try to do better, huh? Okay, anyway. Peace and harmony.